Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we are back this time with a working stream um, of the Outer Wilds. Yes, OBS decided to be a bit of a jerk and to give me a hard time again. But well, this time around we're gonna have some fun. So let's talk about what happened last time, and then we will get on with the business of what we're doing tonight. What happened last time? Well, we went to Giant's Deep, the green planet, or rather, it looks green to you and I, until we fly beneath the clouds and discover it's an ocean planet. And within the ocean planet is something even deeper. And we couldn't quite get to it last night because there was a very strong ocean current that was preventing us from taking the ship any further down. So we looked around the planet a little bit more, and we found some of the islands on it, not all of them, which is something we're going to get to tonight. On one of those islands, we found one of the missing astronauts, Gabbro. And Gabbro is probably the most interesting person we've met yet, because he is also caught in the time loop. Like us, he is aware of the fact that time is repeating again and again, and he is conscious of each cycle, just like us. And just like us, Gabbro began to experience this when he was confronted with one of the Nomai statues, which opened its glowing eyes at him, and just like us. So he and I were in a similar situation. So then, what do we take from this? What we take from this, first of all, is that there's something about those statues that is taking people, I'm not sure. Actually, yes, time is looping. Something is causing time to loop. We don't know what yet. But we do know that these statues seem to be taking us out of that pattern. And one moment. Okay. I have to give people the right link. It is not my night, is it? Okay, back to the stream then. What I was saying was that there's something about those statues that's taking us out of the time loop. It did the same to Gabbro. And Gabbro was an interesting character because he had a lot to tell us. Gabbro pointed out to us that that thing we are seeing exploding in the sky every time we repeat the time loop, and we've seen it lots and lots of times, is in fact the Nomai cannon firing the probe that was supposed to find the eye of the universe. And we're waking up at the exact moment that happens. And from the looks of it, when we went up to that station, they fired it with too much power, and the station was destroyed. But they also theorized, just by reading around in there, that too much power would be exactly what they need in order to reach the eye of the universe. So anyway, I'm gonna talk while we work here. See right there. That is, in fact, the probe. There it goes, right there. So that thing we've been looking at the whole game is the Nomai firing off the probe looking for the mysterious eye of the universe. Which, yes, even though I've skipped ahead at parts, I do in fact not know the whole story or what the eye of the universe is yet. Oh, by the way, you guys can say hello if you want. Chat is on. Always like to hear from you guys. So to continue, before we hit another time loop. Now, as I said, I accidentally, well, as I said in the description anyway, I sort of accidentally solved Giant's Deep between episodes. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you how to solve it too. Because we were getting stuck at the current, and then I remembered how to get around it. Okay. Alrighty. Come on, iPad. Cooperate with me here. Okay. Now I can talk with anybody who wants to talk. Meantime, where's Giant's Deep? Giant's Deep, where are you? You're the biggest of the planets. Should not be this hard to find. I think it's hiding. Which reminds me, this thing that's flying around the sun. Curious about that as well. But I don't think we can get any closer to the sun than this. At least not that I can tell. Or can we? We seem to be very slowly getting closer. No, those planets are not what I'm looking for. There's something even closer to the sun. I know I saw it. I don't know. Well, anyway, back to Giant's Deep. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There it is. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to talk while we travel here. Gabbro was, as I said, telling us that the Nomai were up to stuff on the planet to do with firing off the probe that would find the eye of the universe. He does not seem to know what that is either, but he is, along with ourselves, seemingly the only one aware of the time loop. He said that he had spoken to, his name escapes me, but it's the old alien who lives on the moon of our planet at the at the space station everyone's forgotten about. And the guy talked to him like he was being metaphorical rather than, actually saying, "Hey, I'm in a time loop." Whoops. Yeah, you don't want to fly in within a tornado. Let's try that again. There we go. The big tornado right ahead of us. So anyway, the trick here for the ocean current, and I'm giving the spoiler alert for those of you who don't want to know it. Look at the direction. Oh man, did I get caught in one? Oh man, come on. I'll explain again as I'm heading down again. Okay. Keep an eye on the direction that the tornadoes are turning in. As you can see, this one is turning to the left, and so is that one. This one I can't really tell, but you got two turning to the left, and you want one that is actually turning the opposite to the right. And that tornado will rapidly draw you underwater rather than shooting you out into space. And that's how you get through the current. And once you're down in the current, you go over to one of those glowing jellyfish we can all see once we go down there. And you just swim into it once you leave your ship and go up in there, and it will take you down below the electrical field that's at the core of the planet to the ultimate goal, which I'm not going to spoil for you, but it's very cool and very important. Now, what I'm looking for at this point may actually have just been up in space, so I'm gonna wait for it here. That I believe, tornado? No, okay. This is Statue Island. This is where they make the statues, evidently. I had a little incident here earlier and did not get to fully explore it. Oh, and by the way, after you talk to Gabbro again, and he will teach you a very cool trick, which I'm going to show you shortly. Oh, come on, tornadoes, planet, all that. There we go. Wait. Oh, man. I know I'm bad at flying, and I've admitted to it before, but honestly, not being able to land on a flat island, that's good enough. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I didn't... Oh, oh. My luck tonight. And you know, I just talked to my chronic pain psychiatrist today, who is very much a fellow geek. And he wanted to watch my channel. He subscribed on the spot. And, well, now this is the first impression he's getting. This is not what I was after. But hopefully he'll understand. Things happen. Let's see if, no, actually, this is a point of descent, not... So let's go up. And we need to thruster pack, and again, the jetpack. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was ghost matter or something, so I could see those crystals. This is supposed to be the door to the statue maker's workshop, but obviously it has seen better days. There's one of the statues, though. Oh yes, and this is the trick here. Anti-gravity crystals, much like the ones we've seen before. Let us walk along here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, and up we go. And there is oxygen here, by the way, if you should need it. But there are also still tornadoes. And up we go into space. I'm hoping that we can not die by staying down here. Maybe. Okay, we made it. So down there, I believe, maybe the statue maker's workshop, I'm not sure. I don't think I've even found a way down there yet. Maybe underwater. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Doesn't anyone want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will let us see it later test. But wait, what did he say? What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? So there is another way. What it is, I don't yet know. Except, like I said, it might be underwater. In fact, let's test that. Is it underwater? I'm actually not sure we can test it, because I don't think we can swim downward from the surface. Due to the current, I imagine. But there is another way. Other than the door, that is. Kind of racing against the clock here, both the time loop clock and the tornadoes clock. Speaking of, sounds like one may be incoming. That's not very helpful, is it? Let's see about that. Okay, so there's a wall down there with writing on it. Another wall for projection stone. What I'm not seeing is how to get there, but actually I have a thought. I think it's right there. Because I've seen that light up when we go into space. See? Right there. There it is. Oh, man. Oh. And hello to whoever is watching out there. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. Feel free to say hi in chat, and in the meantime, I'm going back to Giant's Deep to hopefully not die this time. So I see the solution to another puzzle. I don't get the sense from the dialogue we've had that the statue maker was making the memory statues because of the time loop. I think it's just coincidental that they are helping. That's what it seemed like to me. Because otherwise, why just myself and Gabbro and not all the others who've seen the statue? Okay, this is Gabbro's island. So the island we're not looking for. Oh. Seriously? You want to tell me I'm stuck on a wall? That's what I thought. Okay. Thank you. There. Okay, let's find Statue Island again. That's actually a Nomai base. This is where they built the probe facility, I think. I haven't fully explored that one either. But for now, let's stick to the goal, which is this. Statue Island. Oh, we'll deal with the ship being stuck problem later. So I think I hear a tornado coming, and I don't want to be out in the open. Okay, we've read that one before. And I was actually... yeah, right there was where I was looking for our solution. And it came online just as we started getting pulled into space. I suspect a little teleporter deal is going on here. Have to patiently wait for a tornado, I think. I don't believe it'll work without one. In fact, even the symbol suggests it need a tornado. $50 billion tornadoes on this planet. We can't have one of them? Oh, I see that one is approaching, I think. From the shadows. Yes? No? Okay, I guess no. Gravity, by the way, is really heavy on this planet. I'm just gonna stand right here in the teleporter. Beam me up, Scotty. No? Maybe? Okay, they all lit up, I think, when we got grabbed. Maybe we need the right one. And that only. I was gonna say, we got them all over the place, so it's kind of tough to guess. Okay, here comes another tornado, I think. Maybe? Poor spaceship is so stuck. Remember, as usual, we do have, well, within limits, time to be patient here because, again, as usual, if there are trees around, we can get oxygen into our air tank. Unfortunately, every 20 minutes, the time loop does still happen, even if we don't die. So you gotta kind of hope for a tornado a little quickly. There's one. Okay, let's hope that this time I've got a working portal. If that is how this works at all. I'm still here, so I'm going to say I got the wrong one. Actually, you know, maybe those are protective. They shield you from dying when the island falls back down to the planet. Could be that. But on the other hand, I do think that one right there might be our way in, if they are the way in. Seems to line up pretty well with what we're seeing through the floor over there. Once again, we just have to wait. Love the visuals in this game. But this is a game from Annapurna, which we have had other games from before, and they always seem to have a very unique visual style to them, which I really enjoy. Lots of I suppose one would say, cell shaded type graphics, and generally pretty geometric architecture. It's um, mosaic of colors, very, very cool look. And this is all a very interesting take as well on the whole space and sci-fi genre. The planets are definitely unique. The puzzles are really good. Some of them had really had me racking my brain for how to solve them, and we've got more ahead. Working on one right now, and I've finished the planet mostly. I think that may be it. I think it lines up. Well, they all kind of line up, I guess. Don't show up now, Tornado. I'm not ready. Okay, let's see now. Okay, so they're definitely here to give us gravity. But we can fly up out of them. Nothing's stopping us from doing that, so I have a thought. What if in that brief moment, we're supposed to enter from above the workshop? Or maybe the bottom of the island? That would be tough, but it's a thought. was the door to the, to his shop? On the prior island, I think. Well, guess number one, which might get us killed, is, once we're up in space, we're supposed to go under the island in that brief moment. Because we do see a bunch of stuff underground. My other idea is once we're in space, we're supposed to go above the workshop. Or above the main door, anyway. But since those Nomai were talking about using a sneaky entrance, I'm thinking more below the surface. Could be as easy as taking my ship under the island, I don't know. Oh, oh. Oh, it's the time loop. Incoming! Right. And hurry along we do. And it is easy when you're in a hurry to get ahead of the time loop. Forget about the spacesuit. Don't forget the spacesuit. Or odds are, wherever you leave the ship, you're gonna die. Yeah, not good idea. And so help me, I'm solving this puzzle even if I have to dedicate an episode to it. I think it's very clearly something about being up in space just because of the things on the island that protect us from harm. But the top of them do not look like they prevent us from actually leaving that defensive field. And gravity field. No, wrong island. Where are you, Statue Island? That island has ghost matter on it. I'm not sure what the deal there is. Except that if you walk into the ghost matter, you will die. Don't do that. Ah, there it is. Let's try and not... Well, actually, you know what? First of all... Okay, yeah. We can't really search around under here. I don't think, due to the current. Ah, but there is in fact a way. And since we were able to make it onto land, we should be okay. At least the ship will be okay anyhow. Ah, there we go. Convenient exit. Yep, that's a statue just like the one that looked at us. Oh, and I saw that approaching. Okay, let's hang out here for a minute. Or not. No, and memory statue, I'm guessing. Ah, maybe Nomai, that's what a real Nomai looks like, and then they maybe go through some sort of transfer and become a memory statue? Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? No, that tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He's outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. So each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. We don't have a mask that I know of, unless it's somewhere on the planet, or our home planet, that is. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project flocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. So if anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, highlighted, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. In other words, the statues were probably designed in such a way that they would make you immune to the time loop, or at least make you remember the time loop, thus making you aware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yeah, tell me about it. I've been in this room before, just can't remember where. So anyway, that seems to resolve the mystery of the statues. Oh, I hear a tornado. And back down we go. Okay, back to our ship. Okay, so that's Giant's Deep in summary. Like I said, to get to the really important thing here on Giant's Deep, find that tornado which is moving opposite direction of all the others. Rather than pulling you out into space, it will pull you down into the water through the current. And once you're beneath the current, it's nice and calm. You can guide your ship down to one of those giant jellyfish, and that's the point where you want to leave your ship, fly into the jellyfish, or I should say swim into the jellyfish, and it will carry you down through the electrical current to your destination, which again, I'm not going to spoil. but you do want to go there. And we're going to move on to something that's been much mentioned. You know, I wonder if there's anything to actually see on Hollow's lantern. I never did give it much of a look. It's kind of dangerous. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, no, not there, I don't think. So we're looking for the, I was thinking of going to Dark Bramble next, but since it's getting mentioned so much, I think we'll instead go to the Ash Twins. Brittle Hollow. That one's caught my eye a few times as well. Well, no, not Brittle Hollow. The other thing. Oh, I'll remember later. Sorry, it's late. Oh no, not the sun. Oh. Although this reminds me that there was one more thing about Giant's Deep that I forgot to tell you guys, and I said I would earlier, so I will now. When you go and talk to Gabbro again, you'll ask him, or you'll have the option to ask him, if he has any advice for how he's managed to stay so calm when he's basically dying over and over again and remembering the whole thing. And he says he meditates. And he says, you know, it's really not that crazy. Just meditate. Go ahead and try it. And you meditate, and next thing you know, you're in the next time loop. And so, when you hit start, you now have the option meditate until next loop. And that is a good way to just get right back here to the start point. If you're somewhere that takes a while to leave, if you're somewhere where you're stuck, you can just meditate and reset into the next loop wherever you are, rather than having to wait for the time loop. So I thought that was a funny, cool little addition. Very Gabbro. Ash Twin. Although I do see behind it some alien ruins. Ah, there's what I was looking for. Knew I saw something sticking out of the ground there. Let's see what we have. Well, some sort of machinery. Looks like there's a launcher on our neighboring planetoid. There's... oh, there it is. I was looking for that pillar. Doesn't seem like this is the place to find out more about it. Maybe you need to fly up there. Yeah, there is an entrance up there if you fly. I'm not sure how steady the ship is there, but... oh, and we're right on the edge. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Crud. Well, that is a spot. Hmm. See if I can at least get back to my ship. Well, if I had my aim a little better, yes, I could. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we can get back to our ship. So let's demonstrate meditating until the next time loop. there you go. Nice and convenient. Time loop on demand. Good for situations like that. That said, I still want to get down into the column there, and that's going to be a little tough. Let's see here. Oh, okay, autopilot complete. Where are you, pillar? Oh, there it is, I think. I think I saw it. Kind of looks like sand is being drawn up from Ash Twin into Ember Twin. Or maybe vice versa. Oh, there. I think this is a different pillar. It looks rather shorter than the other one. If there was another one, it could be a trick of the eye to me. Oh, oops. That should be very good, I think. Oh, it's a way out? Oh, man. That's not cool. If that's the way out, then, well, Is this a different one? Maybe? I think it's the same one. I could always be wrong. Yeah, that looks like an exit rather than an entrance. Yep. Still, to me, that says, well, there's something within the planet. Let's go to the more obvious. Well, actually, there's a structure here. No? Nothing? Well, nothing from flying in there, but there is something here. That looks unfriendly. What have we here? Oh, a broken doorway. Well, for now, I'll respect that and go back. That's a portal to another planet. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're just waiting for alignment. Yes? No? What on earth just happened? I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's still chasing us. Let's get inside here. Into shelter. Ooh, don't want to go down there. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh. Must be a fellow astronaut here. Wait. Identified signal nearby. I already beat you to that one. Unfortunately, we are just about out of oxygen. But there are trees over here that may save our butt. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's you. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. Oh, what are you up to? Hornfels noticed our star charts are out of date, so I came out here to update them. But something seems, how to put this, off. I've seen, what, 10 supernovas by now? 12? They're all in the double digits now, and that's, not normal. Not normal at all. I found something. Please, do tell. Well, I found your notes about the Adelrock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid, or just partially made of ice, like a much colder Giant's Deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is dark bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the fifth planet used to occupy. That is, dark bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the fifth planet and began destroying it from inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adel Rock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Again, I found something. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. Oh, how fascinating! It might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out there, farther than Harthian ships would be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility such a planet exists. And I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun. By Hearth's name, we're next. What do you mean, we're next? It's the stars, you see. All the other stars are dying out. Why did we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts. Why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no, oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to, oh, I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Why are the stars dying? I don't know. They're old. Far older than we realized, and now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? Or should I go here? Well, where should you go? Well, where can anyone go? Can't you see it's too late now? Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun will probably blow up before you can even get there. And me, all my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? How column is that dangerous or rather, how dangerous is that column of falling sand? Not as dangerous as what's about to happen to our entire solar system. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I can't believe this. And he's kind of freaking out, so we'll let him alone. Although we should point the signal detector at him just so it registers him. Looks like that's his ship right there. You know, I really have to wonder as I think about it, why isn't Gabbro working with me to resolve this situation, since Gabbro has a ship and we can help him find it? And once he does, well, he's out of the time loop as well. So he could be helping us resolve this whole problem. Laziness. Whoa, what is that? Oh, looks like the ship has had some issues while we were gone. Oh, well, now how did I miss that? Oh no, not the time loop. Not now. Damn. Just as I see something cool. Okay, we've been along here, and whoa, 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 whoa. Looks like another Nomai launch site. I'm trying to get up there without landing in the cacti. Hello, new viewer. Hope you're having a wonderful evening or day, depending where you are. Oh, summoned a ship. I fear our situation may be dire, this being a speaker named Clary. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. I think the fact that the shuttle is not there is at least partly hint that, well, her friends didn't come back and she left. Whoa. See if this brings us anywhere at all. I haven't had much luck with Nomai shuttles. What now? What was it? Hmm. I think we're kind of going nowhere fast in the Nomai shuttle. Did it just warp us back? I think it did. That's okay though, and convenient. Sorry for the wait, guys. As you can tell, if you're someone who needs a friend that has great reflexes for action type games, well, that ain't me. Still happily be your friend, I'm just really bad at the whole math thing. I'm guessing that skeleton is Clary. Must have stayed with the shuttle to the end. %50 fuel. I forgot to fuel up before we left. And actually, we arrived aboard the alien ship, so we can't. The Sunless City. I don't know if anything happens, but I'm gonna say refrain from getting anywhere near these giant pointy cacti. Seems like a smart idea to me. But problematic at the same time. Okay, that didn't work. And I'm dead. Huh. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be the final time loop for this evening. So, what did we cover? Well, we learned from our trips to Giants Deep that Gabbro is surviving there and is in fact also aware of the time loops. And the reason he is aware of the time loops is because he too was looked upon by one of the Nomai statues. And we further learned that the statues were made on Giants Deep to record memories and transmit those memories sort of as a storage bank. And apparently, they're also designed to alert the person that they are bonded to. Each person gets one statue. When there is something wrong, so that they can be aware of the problem. And those are key words because it means, well, it's making us aware of the problem by giving us our memory back each time we get the time loop. So that's pretty clever. We covered how to get down to the very center of Giants Deep through the current. You need to look for the one tornado that is spinning opposite all the others, and that one will pull you down into the water rather than shooting you out of the water like the others do. And once you're down below the current, things are nice and calm. Just move your ship over to one of those giant jellyfish. Leave the ship, head into the jellyfish, and it will take you down through the electric barrier to the very center of the planet. And I'm not going to spoil what's there, but you do want to go there. And yeah, it is important. You probably need to go there. So, yeah, do that. What else did we cover? Well, Gabbro has lots of cool information to give us. For example, that explosion we see at the beginning of every time loop, that is actually the probe launcher in orbit of Giants Deep. And each time we start the time loop anew, what we are in fact seeing explode in the sky is the station, because they overcharged the launcher in order to make the probe go fast and distant. And they knew that it would probably destroy the station, but they decided, well, that's what they needed to do. So, what else? Oh, yes, one last thing is, or I'm probably forgetting more, but you can go to the island where the maker of the statues worked, and if you go underwater there, under the island, there is an underground entrance. The entrance via the front door is blocked from the outside. You can open it from the inside, though. And lastly, Gabbro. If you talk to Gabbro more than once and you ask, well, how do you stay so calm even though you're aware you're going to die time and again? And he basically says, I meditate. And he says, no, wait, I'm serious. You should try it. Just meditate. And so we meditate, and sure enough, as we're meditating, a new cycle starts, and we gain, here in the start menu, meditate until the next loop. Very cool. The next loop on demand rather than having to wait for the supernova. So, what else? Well, we learned a lot about stuff relating to the Ash twins. So that's what we're looking at right now. Trying to find basically anything useful there. And we will be looking at that next time. I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to watch. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I would really appreciate if you would hit that like button, give us a nice thumbs up, and if you really, really enjoyed the content, well, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your alarms. We are 100% nonprofit, but we do benefit from each and every subscriber we get in the form of making sure the channel's videos and our good cause are seen by more people. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. And with that said, this has been JT with Legacy Art Games, signing off until the next episode of Outer Wilds. You guys have a good one, and take care of each other.